We got episode 20 of the Boxing Break.
Absolutely.
That's going to be the start of it, too. We got episode 20 of the Boxing Break for easy things. But I guess we really got to start on a more somber note. Kazuki Anaguchi passed away from that fight we was talking about with Susume.
One of our favorite fights.
Maybe, what was that, like a month and a half, 2 months ago?
It was December, wasn't it?
It was
about a month and a half, maybe somewhere in that range.
So the one we was talking about that was like one of the greatest fights we've seen.
Last year, we put it really high last year. And last year had a lot of really good fights, a lot of big names that actually fought each other last year. So for us to give it that stamp, and we've seen a lot of random fights. We watched a lot of boxing
fights, yeah.
So for us to put it in that category, it was really good.
It was,
and we had concerns during the fight because at the end we was just like, he didn't look right.
We said it back then though. If you go back into your Boxing Break knowledge, like we were speaking highly of the fight because it was so competitive, but also regardless of the country, wherever you fighting at, we gotta have some kind of rule on like how many times you get knocked down, how much brain trauma you take in, because he was just a straight warrior. Because he was coming out and trading, but it's like sometimes...
It was tough because he looked like in points he was winning the fight, and then he would... Suzumi, I like Suzumi.
I feel like Suzumi I like both had more power than him. It was landing. It was weird
because he would come back, so it's like you can't really. It's just towards the tail end when he started, I don't want to get too bloody. He was, in the ropes and stuff like that, and he looked like he just didn't look right.
That was bad, yo.
We called it immediately. We was like, that don't look right, dog. Like,
I told y'all when he went to the corner, and
that's what it was.
That looks weird, bro. Like, I've watched so much boxing. I've never seen it.
And unfortunately, we've seen, the last several years. I think last year wasn't as much as the year before that, whatever it was. But it's been a lot of people passing. And a lot of the things we like. You gotta talk about is that especially for them smaller dudes. I mean, one, they let them smaller dudes take a lot more punishment.
Yeah.
And two, them smaller dudes, they be small, but they be losing a lot of weight. That's like a lot of weight to stay in those really small weight classes. So your brain needs fluids and water. I don't know exactly, what may have been the case, but that happens because of that. And it sucks because he's only 20. I mean, anybody past. He's only 23.
Is crazy.
We was talking about it at the time. He was a prospect that was coming up. A lot of
that
promise.
Hurt my feelings because that was about to be my dark horse, bro.
We were ready to tap in, yo. Like we were ready to tap in.
I was like, nah.
I like both of them. We was on that fight. It was fun because he was heavy more than Anaguchi. I was rocking with Suzumi,
and he didn't give up. Like
Suzumi,
to show that type of heart. In that type of fight, like a lot of the times, if you get knocked down, he came back after every knockdown and won like a round or two, a round and a half. You feel me? It was one of them fights.
It was one of them joints. They had big plans. Like I said, he was a budding prospect and everything. He had a bright future. That it's so crazy because when those things happen, first it affects your family, and then also it affects the trajectory of all the plans that were being set in the lives and things that I mean, I'm gonna say not to get get that deep. Like it affects like a lot of people. Like you know what I mean. When plans are set for you, this is here. But that's why boxing is not a game. That's why they be like, yo, boxing not a. You don't play boxing. Yo.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't.
That's a different sport. That's why a lot of dudes be wanting to get the biggest bag and take the least risk. We don't like it sometimes, but that's a part of it. But it's tough, man, because those dudes were warriors.
Yeah.
They didn't have to set both of them up in that portions of their career for them to fight like that. If this was America, they wouldn't have been fighting, those two fighters. I'm just being honest.
They wouldn't have put the best two young prospects
top,
up against each other.
On, man.
Both like 24, both nice. Yeah. One is the striker, like I can knock you out easy. I'm the Anaguchi. I'm technical. I could outscore you. Cause you remember at first some of them combos was crazy, yo. And it's like,
man, we was so pumped that we was talking about wanting to see both of them. We wanted to see a rematch. If it happened, I know after the
greatest rematch of all
after
time.
We was just like, because we spoke about it, we was like, man, we just hope he's okay because it was still
multiple times.
We still wasn't sure. We was like, if he is okay, then rematch.
Nobody
but
does
the first
that,
thing is health wise.
After a fight, walk, and then it's like, damn it, like you can't control your body.
Yeah, man.
So it was like it was very scary to watch, and prayers up to him.
So rest in peace to
and his family.
Yeah,
sorry for everybody going through that. Like,
Yeah, that's tough.
and we hate to see a legend go because like he really was about to be one of them ones.
Yeah, we liked him, man. We was about to tap in heavy,
and we
like,
picky with boxers.
Yeah,
like when you get into like, nah, this kid's special. He was special, yo.
Terrible, man.
Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that.
Oh yeah, the next thing we definitely must touch on. It's been announced that the guy Tyson Fury, the god himself, Tyson Fury, is. I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, sorry, a little technical difficulties there, but probably. But yeah, Tyson Fury is no longer going to be fighting Usyk, man, because he caught a cut from his sparring.
Yeah, man.
I don't know as far as for me. He posted the picture, so clearly he was trying to garner some kind of attention from the joint a little bit, but it just wasn't working for me. I don't know, how does that happen? How does something like that happen as far as that kind of cut, the gash right there, unless it's like an elbow or a headbutt or something like that? Did he tag off? Did he tee off on my son in the eye? There's no way, right?
I'm gonna keep it real, yo. It was crazy because I was like, did he get cut trying to be dirty? When you watch the footage, he was holding the guy behind his head while trying to uppercut him in his face. I was like, this is wild. Like, bro, he was being dirty and got cut, yo.
I'm sick,
Mike, did you see it, yo?
I'm sick, son.
Mike, he's grabbing him behind his neck, which is illegal, and trying to beat his face in, yo. I'm like, what's going on, yo? Like, Tyson Fury, he's got to do better, yo.
Definitely.
I think it's straight now. But, yeah, Tyson Fury, like, you don't believe it.
I mean,
some other people
I
said,
definitely believe the cut. I didn't see a video of him of how it happened, so I didn't.
Oh, you didn't see
that.
the video?
That's what I didn't see.
You could
and that would probably help me out if I would believe. Now that you said that, I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm gonna
as
show
far
you
as
from
like
the distance, yo.
The whole thing that he had to even have to like. This just looks bad, bro. After what happened with him and Ngannou, and now you backing out of this next fight like this, yo, I don't know, man. That just doesn't look good to me. Somebody that's the heavyweight champ.
Hold on, let me turn what's name down. So I guess they saying it's from this left hook that he caught.
So he caught him with some joints.
No, the
some
dude
cheese?
caught him with. It's saying.
Oh, I see it.
But you see how Tyson Fury's holding him behind.
Yeah. He caught him clean though. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Is my man even really like? Is he still with the? Is he good? Like, when your sparring partner teeing off on you like that?
I'm
like,
gonna be honest.
I see what you're saying.
Don't get me wrong, it happens. But
You saying has he lost their step?
Like, yo, what's going on?
Since Zay spoke on it months ago or 2 months ago now, or a month and a half ago now, Francis Ngannou not being a boxer, coming in and giving you a run for your money as the heavyweight champion and you an MMA fighter is crazy.
Yo.
That would shake any man's confidence.
And he about to fight he's about to fight Anthony Joshua.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, hey, man. Hey.
Nah, I know somebody was like, oh, why y'all always trying to take credit for something in Deontay Wilder? I guess they were trying to say it wasn't even about super fan stuff. It's like, this is factual stuff. He took a lot of damage in them fights.
Facts.
Like, both of them.
Facts.
Neither one of them looked the same since them fights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's
Like,
all I'm saying.
Like, Tyson has won since then, but like, I mean, like, bro, you keep getting smacked in the head like that. Like, Tyson Fury got knocked down multiple times. Like, dog, like, eventually your body start aging and stuff. And then he wasn't living a fighter's lifestyle a lot of it.
Exactly.
He was doing a lot of rush.
Yeah, he was getting yeah.
I'm just saying, yo, gaining weight, losing weight, getting
snow slopes. My boy was wilding.
Yes. He was definitely in Mississauga.
He was tripping.
Mississauga in February.
I'm just saying, dog,
Gypsy
like,
King.
your body you're not going to age like a Floyd Mayweather or nothing like that who keep it clean and always training Scooby and all of that. So, like, yeah, that's losing that step.
That's all I'm saying. That's all
saying,
I'm asking. I had a general
I know
question.
this is what I was trying to tell Mike, because Mike was like, he's still he too big, too strong for. I said, Mike, yo, I got Usyk possibly slapping him up,
bro.
I think he beats Usyk up.
Mike, get up on that inside.
He's healthy. He's not doing no weird stuff from
Mike.
Past
We
allegations.
thought Wilder was going to stretch Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's another one that was elusive. Pop, 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 hit you with a good shot here and slot. I'm just saying,
Only
yo,
reason
like,
I say
Usyk not no slouch, yo. Like,
but Usyk old like him.
Usyk
like him.
Usyk fights though.
Like him.
He's smart.
He does
trains.
fight way more consistent.
Yes, he's a more focused fight. Like, yes, the body shot. But there's certain things we don't like about Usyk, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't have been surprised. He go in there just dancing, slap him up, slide out, slap him up, and slide out. You know what I'm saying?
Different than you thought.
I'm just saying, Mike.
It can happen. It can happen.
I think you're a little afraid of Usyk, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
People been saying that, and I didn't think that, but I don't know. Yo, like,
I think you a little shook of that man.
So we don't know.
I don't know for sure. I can't say anything certain in life, but I feel like that. That's just crazy. A cut in the eye. I mean, it did look bad. I get why. When is the fight? When was the fight supposed to be?
Was it the spring?
Come on, yo.
Yeah.
The springtime.
I mean, it's almost springtime, though.
I mean, I get it. It's a few months out. Like this would have set you back. It would have definitely set you back.
The cut is nasty.
It's a nasty cut.
Yo, that's a nasty cut.
Yo,
I think he pulled the wrestling.
oh, you think he sliced this?
Yeah.
Yo, I've seen people saying, yo,
like, give me a nick, yo, and then let him hit me in the eye once.
Because people talking about how the video you can't really.
Yeah, especially if he been cooked.
I've heard several theories,
He
yo.
look hella heavy. Like, why don't you ever look in shape?
I seen some pictures of him.
I mean,
he does look like he's in shape.
Excluding.
I seen he does look like he's in relatively decent shape right now. Yeah. But he might have been in camp. Like, I don't feel good though.
Yeah, I had 2 subs.
Listen, I said this. Deontay Wilder hit him with some crazy shots, and then he got in there with Ngannou, and he hit him with some shots that rattled his. Ngannou's one of the hardest punching. Say what you want, boxing, one of the hardest punches. Period.
Yeah.
Like, dog, you getting slapped by him and Deontay. So, bro, that's a lot of heavy hands slapping you, yo. Like, relatively recently. The
heavyweight division is wild, yo.
Like, dog, yeah, yo. So, we gonna see.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, we not gonna get that fight as quick as we thought.
Yeah.
Then you had one more thing.
I can't remember. I thought I mentioned
Shakur
something
Stevenson.
before. Oh yeah, Shakur. I mean, I ain't really want to mention that. I just think I think it's cap, bro.
The retirement stuff.
I don't think it's. I think it's.
I
Just,
know people was really
it's one of them promotional.
Did he do it after the Anaguchi?
No,
it was before.
He was doing it because I guess the claim is like nobody want to fight.
They had somebody lined up for him that he wasn't really happy with, I guess, and
he's in a weird position because he's a talented fighter, but he's not an exciting fighter to watch.
Yeah.
So this has always happened throughout history. It's like dudes are like, I mean, we're not gonna get paid hella bread like that. Like, why would we even chance to even fight? It's a weird position to be in.
Interesting.
Like that's always the toughest position to be in as a boxer. A talented fighter who doesn't sell seat. Right. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a business at the end of the day.
Boxing anymore.
No, it's not just that. We had this conversation. He got to take more chances.
Yeah.
When he's that much talented than the next person, it's like, dog, why are you playing it super
knock
safe?
Him out, bro.
Beat him up.
Knock
if you
him
don't
out.
knock him, it's one thing to not be able to get the knockout, but you put hands. Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Like, absolutely. Get this fight to stop.
Because even Floyd, when Floyd was, you don't get more technical than Floyd. When he fought Arturo Gotti, he could have played it ultra safe. He's like, I'm way better than him. It's gonna pummel this man, yo. Like, salute to RP to Gotti, but like, it's like,
that's why my face got like that, because that was one of my favorite fighters.
Rest in peace to him. But
that
come
fight, on. It gets a point where you have to do those things to keep climbing. Eventually, that's how you get the Oscar De La Hoya mega fight. You're never going to get that fight saying, I'm better and I'm not going to risk. I'm just going to slide out. You got to eventually say, I'm going to put hands on this dude and take, maybe something crazy could happen, but that's the name of the game. Mm-hmm. It's boxing and this is what people fail to realize. When you're at pro sports, it's an entertainment business as well. It's not just high school sports, where it's just the sport. Yeah. It's entertainment business. So, no, you don't got to go out there and slug it out like Timothy Bradley he did with Provodnikov, and he didn't have to do that. It doesn't have to be that. But it's just got to be like, yo, I got to apply some pressure. I'm much more talented. Let's be calculated, but let's put some hands on him. I might have to take a shot here or a shot. That's why Terrence Crawford be so fun, because Terrence Crawford could easily do what he's doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Easily. He could just be, I'm going to slap you around and stay out the way. One of the fights he kind of did that was Postal. Yeah. He just was like, I'm just going to win this fight. Mm-hmm. He's a rangy, weird fighter. He got a good 1-2. I'm just going to slide out. But the majority of the fights, Terrence Crawford could easily win 12 rounds slapping you up. And he's like, no, I got the pop. And people, I want to get more and more money. I'm gonna try to get you out of here. So Stevenson's in that weird position. I think he is learning his lesson.
Yeah.
I don't think the next fight we're gonna see an ultra conservative version of him.
Yeah.
I don't. Your DNA is your DNA to some extent, so I don't got him going out there wilding and slugging. But he's hearing the noise. He's seeing what's happening. They telling him the numbers. I believe he is gonna try to step it up. But all that, he's not stopped. People actually, some people believe he's not retired.
Shakur not retiring.
It's not happening.
He still loves fighting. He's young. Like he's not
young.
Man. And the money.
Just
like,
upset. I'm just mad.
He's just upset.
They get reactive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But that's all I had.
Adios.
Peace.